Hello, welcome to another weekly reading vlog. If you have seen the previous one, you will know that I'm literally in the same outfit in the same spot. We have not moved since the last one, but I just thought I'd really quickly introduce this vlog. I don't have much to say. I have no clue what this week will hold, and I'm not even going to try and predict. The only reading goal I'm setting myself is Battle Royale. The live show for this is this coming Sunday the 28th of February, which is the Burned Books Club with me and Spoops. If you want to check it out, it's in the description. The first live show is this Sunday, so I need to have this read by Sunday, which I should be able to do just fine. Other than that, Dart Attack will go up on Saturday. That is it. Those are the two things I am doing this week. There are no other goals. I can read whatever I want. I can read whenever I want. I can do what I want. I'm still in recovery from surgery, obviously feeling pretty good, but no pressure, no anything. We're just coping and going with the flow. So that's the plan for the week. That's all I'm saying at this point. It's a very short intro clip, but hopefully I will see you soon with an actual reading update, unlike the last vlog where there was meant to be reading updates and instead I had surgery. So hopefully this time they'll actually be reading. But that remains to be seen. We'll see how the week goes, but should be a good week of sprints and friends and reading and not a lot else. Hopefully. Please, can we have a boring week? I'm dying for a boring week at this point. I'll see you all in the next clip, whenever, however that may be. Let's go. Hello, so it is Wednesday. I'm looking a bit rough. I am feeling fine, just tired. I keep sleeping like loads all day, which is great, but then not going to sleep in the evening and then waking up the next day feeling tired again. So it's like 2 p.m. right now and I've only just really got up. I got up at like 10 for an hour, finished my book, which we'll talk about in a minute, and then went back to bed for another few hours. So that's just reality at the moment, but that's fine. But let's talk about what I've been reading. So quickly for Battle Royale, because I've already told you about this one, I am still reading Battle Royale. I am up to page 200 pretty much. Still really enjoying it. Finding this a really tough read with the mental capacity I have, because there's a lot of characters, there's a lot going on. So it's quite a hard one to get through, I'm finding. I can only read it in really, really short bursts, which is not ideal because the live show is in 4 days and I still have 400 and something pages left, I think, 430-ish. So I need to get the hell on with this. I'm hoping to do like at least 100 pages today. I should be able to, and then do that every day. But like I did yesterday, I am reading things alongside this because I have more hours in the day than I can read this because of my brain. So yesterday, I picked up As Far As You'll Take Me by Phil Stamper, thinking like, easy YA contemporary, need to read it for next week for a book tour anyway, like 2 weeks from now actually. Perfect. Didn't expect to have finished it. Probably should have done because I read his first book, The Gravity of Us, in a day. I didn't quite finish this yesterday. I read to page like 240 yesterday and it's like 310, so I finished it off today. It was brilliant. Honestly, I absolutely loved it. I don't think I've given a synopsis for this because I don't think I've mentioned it in this vlog so far. This is a YA contemporary book following Marty, who's 17 and lives in Kentucky in the US, and he is out to his family and they're very, very religious and not very good with this, and he just feels like he needs to escape. So he did audition for this summer music program in London, didn't get in, but has told his family he's got in and so just goes to London anyway to try and make it so that he never has to go back to Kentucky, is his plan. And it's gorgeous. It's such a good book just in terms of the talk of LGBT things, obviously trigger warnings for homophobia and stuff because it comes from a really not accepting family. There is talk of mental health and anxiety, a lot of that. There is talk of disordered eating, so again trigger warnings for that. But I did especially really love seeing a book about a teenage boy and disordered eating. It is something that's not spoken about enough, the number of boys that struggle with disordered eating. It is really commonly talked about for girls and still awful, but I really love seeing that mentioned in a book about a guy. Just makes me happy because it's something that needs to be mentioned more. And all of that representation is own voices. Phil Stamper explains in the author's note in the back that he suffered with his mental health, he suffered with disordered eating, and he is obviously gay, so it all is own voices, really, as far as I can tell, though not own voices reviewer, really solid rep. But the thing that got me with this book, which I understand a lot of people it won't be the selling point, but for me it really was, is the music. As I said, he was going to this music summer program, he plays oboe, Marty used to play flute as well, and he like joins these orchestras and like does jam sessions with groups and all of this, and just the nostalgia I felt. I played flute to quite a high level. I did orchestra all through school, and my school had really high level orchestras, and like we did public performances every year. It was quite a big deal. And I also played in lots of regional orchestras around Birmingham and considered auditioning for national orchestras. My music teachers wanted me to, but didn't ever, just because I did so many other extracurriculars. I didn't have the time to commit to it because it was a lot of like weeks away of practice and stuff, so I never did it. But I played to quite a high level with music, and I loved it. I just didn't continue at uni because again, I did too many different extracurriculars. There wasn't time to do all of them. But I genuinely loved it and I miss it so much. And so seeing the camaraderie and everything surrounding orchestras all the way through this, oh, it pulled on my heartstrings, it really did. I loved reading about it. And for anyone who's ever played classical music or played with a group, honestly, this book will hit home for you. It was gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, loved it. Don't know what I'm rating it yet. I always struggle with contemporary because they so rarely make a 5-star for me, but when I really love one I can never quite tell if it's quite a 5-star. But nonetheless, I enjoyed it. So I read that. I will have an Instagram review going up of this on the 10th of March, so a little way away, but that'll be going up. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Gonna continue with Battle Royale. I am probably gonna pick something else up and I don't know what. Let's go get some options. Okay, lots of options. Firstly, one I will definitely pick up probably today is Descender Volume 1. I picked this up on Monday, I think. I had to go to my flat briefly to grab some things because obviously I'm at my family home. And it was actually Sunday, I think. And very stupidly didn't bring what I needed to get the thing. It was a little mess. So I had to stay at the flat for an hour or two, so I started reading Descender, but I'm halfway through, so I'm going to finish that because may as well, I'm halfway through it. And then these, let's pick up this little stack here. These are my options for what to read next. So The Space Between Worlds needs to be read by the 5th or 6th, whichever day is the Saturday. 5th, maybe? 6th? Don't know. The Saturday in the first week of March, because it's the FAES and Gaze pick, and that's when our live show is. So need to get that read, not too long, but also don't really like reading fantasies alongside each other, so probably won't read it this week, might be a next week read. And then the other three are Amari and the Night Brothers, quick, middle grade, want to read it for the middle grade monthly, even though it's the March pick. I really want to read it soon, if I can, make sure I get it done, and it's quick and easy, so quite a good one. Next is Love in English. I definitely need to get to this. It's another YA contemporary, but it is like good fun. I like YA contemporary, really good to read along Battle Royale. And then the final option is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I am part of an online community called Knobs. For anyone that doesn't know what Knobs is, it's actually originally a fitness group run by this influencer. It's brilliant. We call it a cult. There's thousands of us, but it's really good fun and everyone's super supportive. But as part of that, I'm in a WhatsApp group called the Knobs Book Club, and there's like a couple hundred of us. And we pick a book each month and read it, and I have so far read none of the books because I have so much on my TBR already. But February they're doing The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which I've been wanting to reread since the time I first read it. So I could be really tempted to pick this up this week. My ideal for the week, which is a lot, so probably won't happen, just so you know, is to finish Battle Royale, finish Descender, and then maybe read these two. It's possible. I could do each of these in like 2 days, and I could do that easily, like 100 pages a day until Sunday. So, you know, maybe, but we'll see. We will see. I only have one video to edit this week, which is Dart Attack, and that should only take like a few hours. So it's possible. But anyway, that's my unofficial plans for the week. Battle Royale is an actual plan, Descender is an actual plan. These two are, we'll see where we get to. I really want to start this today because I've just read YA Contemporary, but I feel like I need to read this because it came out 3 days ago and I've still not read it and reviewed it. But hopefully that'll be in this vlog, so it should be the week it came out, which is close enough. And this was sent to me by Help 360 as well. Yay. I'm gonna pick this up, aren't I? I really want to. It's gonna happen. I love some TJR. TJR is always so quick to read. I love it. It's perfect right now. Hello, so it is Wednesday evening. Not been too long since I updated you, but I thought I would update you because the reading plans may have changed a little bit. So, quick update on Battle Royale. I have passed page 300, so I've put this down for the day. I am enjoying it. I think I'm going to get more into it. I've been really struggling to get into it. I think partially due to me reading really small portions at a time, due to being too tired to really take it in. But it is good. I am enjoying it. Almost halfway now, like really nearly halfway. So yeah, I should get to page 400 tomorrow. Hopefully, my hope is that in a couple days, maybe on Friday or something, I'll get to a point where I'm like really into it, and then I just want to read till the end. So like I'll get to page 400 tomorrow. My hope is then Friday, when I'm getting to like page 500 with only 100 left, I'll be into it enough that I just want to finish it instead of like hanging it out, but we'll see. But that's toddling along okay. And the plan this evening was to pick up The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I've just been on Spooks' sprints, and yeah, my plan was absolutely to pick this up tonight. Fully, really excited to pick it up. Yeah, okay. Then I went to my flat really briefly because I'd had quite a few emails saying I had post and packages that I need to pick up, which I will show you more of when I'm back there in a few days, but I just went to pick them up really briefly so I didn't vlog it or anything. A very unexpected book has shown up, so now I'm reading that instead. I requested this book from the publisher so long ago, never heard anything back, never thought anything of it, but I was like, you know, emails never hurt. And it showed up, and I'm kind of sad I wasn't vlogging because my mum was there and said I pulled the most ridiculous face and it would have been hilarious. But this showed up. This is Act Rave Eve Brown by Talia Hibbert. I adore this series. This is the final book in a trilogy. Get Your Life Chloe Brown, Take a Hint Danny Brown. This is coming out on the 9th of March, and I've been really anticipating it. I know quite a lot of people got approved for e-copies. I didn't request an e-copy because I really struggle with ebooks, so I only request like seriously, like if I cannot bring myself to wait, then I'll request an e-copy, or sometimes I'll request a physical and they'll offer me e-copy, and I might occasionally like cave and take it, but I try not to because I really struggle with e-copies, and I know I'm not doing myself any favours. I won't enjoy the book as much, and I probably won't get around to reading it. It's just not worth it. So I always request physical arcs, but they're not that common. But this arrived. I have never been more shocked in my life, but there was no way in hell I wasn't picking it up straight away. I did consider waiting just a few days reading this first, but I was on, as I said, Spooks' sprints, and I asked for a vote from the people on the sprint and from the comments, and everyone said to pick this up. So I caved and I did. So I'm currently 48 pages into this. I read the first 48 pages in Spooks' last sprint. I'll probably get to at least page 100 tonight, if not more. I will finish this tomorrow, there's no real question. I run through these books. The first two I both read in a day. This I'm sure I'll do the same, but I'm so freaking excited. Very quick synopsis. This follows Eve Brown, the youngest sister after Chloe and Danny, who follow in the first two books. And she's like quite flighty. She's had like a million different businesses, a million different jobs, and her parents have finally put their foot down and said she can't rely on her trust fund. She needs to go out, get a job, get her own place, get her life together. And she has 3 months to move out and a year of having a consistent job before she gets her trust fund back. And I don't know exactly what happens, but so far she's gone to an Airbnb and it's gone so chaotically wrong, her trying to get a job there. And the love interest has been introduced and he's adorable and I'm hyped. Pure chaos so far, constant chaos, but I feel like that sums up Eve quite well. I'm very excited to continue, so I'm gonna go do exactly that. It's enemies to lovers as well. So, you know, I'm gonna go read. But that was my update, just to let you know my plan has changed. I will still hopefully read this week, just not right now. This is being read first. Hi, very quick and quiet update from bed because it is like 1 AM and my family are asleep. I am still reading Eve Brown. I am currently on page 136. I am loving this. The dynamic between Eve and, I want to say Jacob. I keep trying to say Jason and I don't know why it's Jacob. But oh my gosh, just the atmosphere between them, the relationship between them, brilliant. We know Talia Hibbert is just the best at writing things like this, and she's proving herself yet again at being phenomenal. I am laughing out loud. I was literally sat cry laughing over a section of this for like 5 minutes. It's so funny. Eve is hilarious. Jacob is hilarious. I am in love. I don't have much else to say. I will definitely finish this tomorrow. I kind of want to get to page 200 tonight, but it is almost 1 AM. But it's 70 pages, which I can read in about just less than an hour, so I probably will, to be honest. And then I'll read the last 170 pages tomorrow, I am sure. I am racing through books this week. Like, don't know what's going on, but we're rolling with it. But yes, it's brilliant. Their relationship is adorable. This is the epitome of enemies to lovers, because they evidently don't actually hate each other and they're both just trying to convince themselves that they do, and it's adorable, and I'm not okay. So loving it so far. I'm literally going to finish this within 24 hours of getting it. This is what we like to see. I love it. I'm going to go to bed now. Well, I'm not. I'm going to go read for an hour and then go to bed. Bye. Hello. It is Saturday. I don't have a tripod set up and this may be quite long, so hopefully my arm doesn't get too shaky. We'll see how this goes. It is Saturday, as I said. I think the last time I spoke to you was like Wednesday night, Thursday morning at like 2 a.m. and I was reading Actual Age Eve Brown and like powering through it. I did keep reading till like 3:30 a.m. I got to like 70 pages from the end and put it down because I knew they were going to split the main couple up, and then, as all romance books do, and it's fine, but I was not dealing with it at 3 a.m. So I put it down, finished it first thing Thursday morning, 5 stars, loved this so much. I will obviously talk about it in my wrap up, which should go up like the video after this, I think. I loved this so damn much. Oh my god, it was so good. This whole series is phenomenal. In terms of ranking the books, I think this was probably my favourite book, though seriously closely rivaled by Dani, but I think Dani was my favourite sister. I'm not completely sure though, honestly. I'm not sure I can quite choose a favourite book. They're all so good. I mean, Chloe's my least favourite. I loved it, but it's my least favourite. Dani and Eve are fighting for top spot though. Dani has a special place in my heart though, because it's like a bi woman in academia in like STEM, so, you know. But anyway, I loved this so much. The banter between these two main characters is my favourite thing ever. This comes out on March 9th. Please go read it. It's taking all my willpower to not just reread this whole series. It's so good. This was, as well, the steam in this one. There was not that many steamy scenes, and it took a good long while to get to them. But they were steamy. They were steamy. So yes, highly recommend. It's brilliant. Then when I was done with that, I was still too tired to pick up Battle Royale, which is I'm living to regret today, but we'll get to that in a minute. So I did pick up The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, as I had plans to read this anyway. I am currently like 50 pages from the end. I do want to finish this today, but I'm prioritizing Battle Royale. Loving this. It's a reread. I don't know if it's quite a 5-star. It's brilliant. It's so brilliantly done. I love the characters. I love the story. It's not quite giving me 5-star feels, but I don't know why. So I'm gonna have to think about what I'm rating this when I'm done with it. It may stay as a 5-star. I'm undecided. But I'm loving my reread of this. It's been good fun. I started this on Thursday, read like 250 pages on Thursday. Didn't read too much yesterday because, oh, as you can see, I'm back in my flat. I moved back to the flat yesterday post-op. So I'm back in my flat with my bookcases and everything, as you can see behind me there. So I didn't have much time to read because I was moving and it was quite tiring doing that. And then also, I'll include a quick clip here from Instagram if I can't bother to film another one. I read this week As Far As You'll Take Me by Phil Stamper, and I said in this vlog, like, oh, it got me really in my feels about music, I miss playing flute, I miss orchestra. This happened. So, yeah. I got back into playing the flute. I brought my flute to my flat. I'm hilariously concerned about pissing off my neighbours because it's not particularly quiet. So thanks, Phil Stamper, for getting me back to playing the flute after like 3 years of not playing. So, you know, that's fun. But anyway, so I'm currently reading this. We'll finish this today, probably late this evening. I've got Spoops' live show this evening for like Library of Games, like a fun game show. It should be an absolute hoot. So I've got that this evening. And then when that's done, probably like 10 or 11 o'clock, I will finish that quickly. But this is the beast. This is the aim for the day. I'm currently on page 336 and it's like 620 long. And obviously the live show is tomorrow. I do have sprints all day tomorrow. So if it came to it, I could read it then. I'm severely hoping to read it before then, especially as I want to read Love in English in those sprints tomorrow if I can, and like edit this vlog and, you know, bits and bobs. I'm not giving up on my dream of 6 books this week yet. It's getting hard, but I'm not giving up yet. So I'm gonna see if I can read like another 200 or like 150 at least pages tonight before the live. The live is at 7. It is currently 1 o'clock. That's enough hours to do it. It's just whether I actually do it. So we'll see. I only read 36 pages in the last hour, so I'm finding it slow. I am enjoying it more. I'm getting into it more for sure. I think I said earlier, I thought I would like it more when more people had died and we got down to the core group, which is now happening. So yes, definitely getting into it more. But yeah, it's 1 p.m. I'm going to sit and read. I'm watching Jade, Steph, Becca and Ashley on like an impromptu sprint they put together in the middle of the night last night. So I'm watching that. I'm going to make some lunch in a bit. I'm going to read Battle Royale. That's, I think, all I had to say, and it's taken me 5 minutes. So, yeah, that's my day. And then if I do finish Battle Royale and Evelyn Hugo, and I get Love and English done tomorrow, and the graphic novel I'm in the middle of, which is Descender, I'll have read 6 books this week, which is kind of awesome. I'm very here for that. We'll see if it happens. I really want to, and part of me wants to, like, throw in Saga Volume 5 as well, because I need to read that in March, and it's February, we're close enough. Because then, like, I read 7, and that'd be sick. I've also just realised I have my premiere at 6. I completely forgot I had the premiere of Dart Attack at 6. So that's, I only have till like 5:45 instead of 7. 6 hours, 5 hours. We'll see how today goes. I have lots of reading to do, so I'm going to shut up and go do that. Talk to you later. Hello, it is Sunday. I am back here again. I look like I haven't moved since I last updated you, but we have updates. I have finished 2 books since I last spoke to you. I think I updated you yesterday when I was watching sprints, maybe. I didn't end up reading much of anything yesterday. I watched sprints for a bit. I ended up going on a really long walk around Birmingham, which was really, really nice just to get out because the weather was stunning. And then I had Spoops' live in the evening, which was really fun. It's like a game show. If you want to watch it, you can watch it back on Spoops' channel. It will be linked, it'll be in the description as well. It was really good fun seeing everyone and playing and meeting Shah, and it was great. But today I have actually been reading. I have finished Battle Royale. I'm on my Sunday sprints at the moment. It's currently 3:30. We've been going since 10. I've finished Battle Royale. I had to read the last 200 pages. It was like a 4-star. It was good. It didn't do a lot for me. I don't know. Everyone keeps having these like really visceral reactions to it. Like, oh my god, I can't believe that. And I kind of just spent the whole thing like, cool, nice, interesting. Oh, that's a bit surprising. And that's like the most overreaction I ever got. Like people are crying. People are like dead. And I'm like, okay. Like, I don't know. It didn't quite do it for me. I've got the live with Spoops at 6 to discuss this book, and I'm very intrigued to do so because she loves it. She had a really strong reaction. So hopefully that'll be a good discussion. Again, if you do want to see that discussion, I will link it in the description because the Burn Books Club lives, again, will stay up. This one's on my channel. It'll be up. There'll be a Burn Books Club playlist so you can watch all the old lives when there's more than one. Anyway, I then, in the most recent sprint, picked up The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, just the last 50 pages. I finished it. It's a reread. It's still a 5-star. I cried like 4 times in those last 50 pages. I love it a whole ton. It's so, so good. But now, the rest of the reading. My plan, obviously, for today was to read Love in English and to read Descender. I've obviously finished Battle Royale and Evelyn Hugo a lot later than I intended. I wanted to finish them both yesterday. So, I don't know. I'm definitely going to read Descender. I'm going to read probably not much in this sprint because there's only a couple minutes left. But I will probably finish this in the first like 15 minutes of the next sprint because it doesn't take me too long to get through. And then I'll start on Love in English and I'll see how much I get through. The live with Spoops ends at 7 and honestly this is going to be so quick. Oh my god, I didn't realise how little was on a page. This is going to be, oh, I can't even pick it up. This is going to be such a quick read. There's so little on a page. So I will read this after the live with Spoops ends at 7. And you never know, in a few hours I might be able to get it done. I will definitely try and update you again tonight. This is going to be such a quick read. It's only like 350 pages. It's only 300 pages. Not a lot on a page. Lots of half pages, short chapters. It's possible. And if not, I'll finish it first thing tomorrow and probably just about count it. But that's it. That will have meant I've read 6 books this week, which is insane. But I'm going to go read a little bit of Descender for just a few minutes till the sprint ends. And I will update you probably after the Burned Books Club live. I think that's the plan. Hello, me again. still sitting right here. I feel like normally I'd say like, I promise I've moved today. But I feel like that would kind of be a lie, if I'm honest. I've not really moved at all. I've been sat here pretty much all day because I started sprinting at 10 a.m. and then I had a half-hour break between sprints and the live at 7. 7? It's not even 7 yet. It's 6. It is 7. Oh my god. We're a bit out of it, but I've been live for a lot of hours today. But reading update, I think when I last spoke to you, I was in the middle of Descender. I have finished Descender. It was good. I didn't love it. I would be intrigued to carry on. It's an interesting concept and I got into it more in the second half. I feel like understandably there's so much world building and kind of expose that needs to be done at the beginning to get you into it, so that was a lot. But like, I'm excited for the second volume. I will probably try and get it and give it a go. I'm now reading Love in English. I did start this in sprints and read 75 pages. I'm not loving this. It's not bad. It's not really caught my interest yet. I feel like it's younger YA than most the YA contemporary I do like. It's a very interesting concept. Just to quickly explain this one, it's following a girl who is an immigrant and doesn't really speak English, and she's now at high school in America and is kind of trying to get by, and it's a very interesting concept in that, and it has a lot of like fun moments where it pulls out the weirdness of the English language, like the word dough and tough and brought, and they all have a different sound using the same O-U-G-H thing. So it's very interesting in that sense, but it's not really grabbing me yet. I'm gonna give it maybe another 50 or so pages and see how I'm feeling, because it's only 300 pages long. So if by like 125, 150, I'm still not feeling it, I might DNF. But I don't know. It's currently like 7:30, 7:45, I think, and I would love to finish this today. I did read the first 75 pages in about 45 minutes. So scaling that up, I would say I can read 100 pages an hour. I can probably finish this in about 2 and a bit hours. So that's definitely doable. So I may well try and finish it today. Just kind of storm through it, get it done. It's quick. And then I will have officially read 19 books this year. It's my 11th book of the month, which would be sick. And if I do it early enough, I might do Saga 5 as well and make it 7 books this week, because why the hell not? But that's where we're at. I'm going to go give this... Sorry, my light's reflecting off it. I'm going to give this a bit more of a go. Hopefully not DNF it. With it being so quick, I would be quite keen to just read the whole way through it, as long as I'm not hating it. I wouldn't want it... If it was like feeling like I'm tired and I want to carry it over till tomorrow, then I would probably DNF. Like, if I wasn't enjoying it. But if I can get it finished today, then I may as well. But yeah, I'm going to go read. Spoots is doing a chatty Patreon live show, which I will probably try and tune in for some of, but I am so exhausted at staring at a screen today, I kind of just want to read. But I also want to support Spoops because she's my babe. And we had the first, oh my god, I didn't say this, we had the first Burned Books live show, and it was amazing. So many of you tuned in, and it was so much fun, and you were all so amazing in the comments. Honestly, thank you so much. Oh my god, it was amazing. I'm so excited for the next one. I'm so hyped for this to keep going. I can't wait. So just a massive thank you to you guys for supporting this book club and for joining us. We had a brilliant time. We're both over the moon with how many of you tuned in and contributed. So thank you. And we really hope you join us in reading Day of the Triffids for the next one. Hopefully. We're going to do it anyway, but hopefully you join us. Right, I'm going to go read because I'm clearly freaking delirious. I will see you maybe later, maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Goodbye. Hello. So it is time for the final update of the vlog. It is like 20 past 12, so a little bit into March, but only just. And I just finished Love in English. I can't believe I actually did this. I didn't believe for a second I was actually going to finish this today, because I didn't start reading it again until about 20 to 10. I was meant to start at 7:30. So I didn't get on with it. I didn't know if I'd manage it, but I did. It took about 2.5 hours to get it finished. You know, a few breaks here and there, got some snacks, went on my phone a lot. I wanted to love this. Firstly, because it has a freaking gorgeous cover. Secondly, because it's a really cool concept, but this was... it's so difficult. Basically, rating low, mid, low, 3-star. It didn't do a lot for me. I really considered DNFing this. I didn't want to because it was so quick, but I did consider DNFing it quite a lot because it just didn't do much for me. It was a pretty bog standard YA contemporary. I loved the aspect of language, and I feel like that's something that's not shown, is people like coming to an English speaking country and they are so unaccommodating to anyone who doesn't speak English. It's like horrendously bad. You go anywhere else in the world and if you speak English you can probably get by pretty easily, but go to an English speaking country and you don't speak English and it's just impossible. We're all useless. So that was interesting, and I loved the way language progressed throughout this book, seeing the non-English speakers learning, and it was never really mentioned that English got better, but you could just, the difference between the beginning and the end I thought was done really nicely and did have quite a lot to it, so that was cool. Other than that, it didn't do a lot for me. Spoilers for the end, I'm going to put my hand up. When my hand goes down, there are no longer spoilers being said, but big spoiler for the end of this book. There's like multiple relationships in this book, and it goes from like fun, 16, first relationship to like the grand romance of their life in about 10 pages, and I'm not really sure how right at the end of the book it suddenly switched from, oh, my first ever relationship to, I'll never love anyone like this again, and I was like, I don't know what's just happened. I was just literally closed this book and giggled because I was just like, what the hell just happened? But anyway, that amused me. I'll stop spoiling it now. So yeah, I would say like a 3. It's not like a 2, it's not bad, but like a 3, a lowish 3. Didn't do a lot for me. Was a really fun concept. The whole, it says like playful poetic breakouts exploring the idiosyncrasies of the English language, and novel plays the form in a wonderful and whimsical way. I didn't see that. I love the weirdness of the English language. It's so ridiculously awful for anyone who wants to learn it, and it doesn't make any sense. It's just a language built of exceptions and stupid phrases that don't mean anything but mean a lot. And I love that about the English language. I find it really, really interesting. And I love when you see like these silly memes that like pick it out and you're like, oh my god, that literally is stupid. But I feel like because I've seen so many of those, there was nothing in this that felt particularly clever. It just felt like a reiteration of things I've already seen. And the poetry wasn't that interesting to me. It was okay, so I was sad that there wasn't more of that aspect, because that's something I think I would have really, really, really liked, and it just didn't quite do for me what I wanted. So, very kind of mediocre book, but we read it. But that does mean somehow I have actually managed to read, oh my god, 6 books this week. I'm not going for 7 because it's past midnight and I've had a lot of late nights this week, so I'd really like to go to bed. But I cannot believe I've read this much. Technically, I had already read 100 pages of Battle Royale coming into this week. Maybe a tiny bit more, but I don't think so. So, quickly running through what I read and ratings, because why not? It's not on my wrap-up, it's going to be my next video where I talk about all of these again. As Far As Will Take Me by Phil Stamper, like high 4-star. Actrage of Brown, 5-star. Battle Royale, 4-star. Evelyn Hugo, 5-star. Descender, like a 4. And then Love and English, like a low 3. So overall, a very good reading week. I enjoyed everything. Love and English wasn't the best, but it's quite satisfying reading another book in a day. I cannot believe I've read all of this week. This is normally like the amount I read in a month. This is crazy. But I'm honestly quite proud of myself, and I mean, I've had it easy. I've had nothing else to do all week. I've not been making videos, I've not been working, I've just had a week to do nothing but lie in bed, hence this. But I'm still chuffed with myself. Next week I won't read as much. I'll hopefully read quite a lot, but not as much. But that is that. That is my reading for the week. That is this vlog. I don't really have anything else of use to say, so I'm going to wrap it up here. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Vlogs are continuing. Oh, we've been plunged into darkness. I think I might have unplugged my light by accident. And we have light. Oh dear. What I was saying, vlogs are continuing in March. They may not really be weekly though. Like they will go up pretty much weekly, but there may not be like a week in each vlog. I've got quite a few themed videos I want to do in March, and I have massive respect for people who can like guaranteed read the right books in the right week. I can't do that, so it might be a case of like the vlogs kind of dot around a bit, but they will still be reading vlogs because I've really enjoyed doing them all throughout February. Did it for a whole month. Proud of myself. Not managed that in a very long time. But that's it. So if you enjoyed it, please leave a thumbs up. Comment down below how your reading week went. Did you have as a ridiculously good reading week as I did? If you had a pretty standard week, how'd it go? Subscribe if you like some more content from me and more vlogs. It's going to be a thing from here on out, 'cause I'm enjoying doing them. That's it though. Links to all of the book clubs and all of everything I've mentioned is down below. Links to these books down below. All of that. Check the description if you want anything else, including links to all my other social media and stuff like that. That's it for the video, so bye. I'll see you in the next one.